second. Hey, boys and girls. Jason and...
Me.
What's your name?
Russia.
Me. This is me.
Me.
Hi, me. How are you doing? We're glad you're joining us tonight. And, honey, if you're on the verticals there, nobody can see you. You got to squeeze it. You got to get closer to me than that.
I tried it. Ooh.
You got to get closer to me. Maybe we can adjust the camera. All right. Well, hey, boys and girls, we are here for Love Month, and we want to talk to you about what? Love. You're playing on your phone.
I'm not.
She's playing on her phone. What are you doing?
I'm actually trying to post this because it doesn't sync up when you try.
Oh, I see. You're going to share it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I can find it.
If you can find it. Okay, well,
go ahead.
Well, so tonight we are going to we're going to talk about some fun stuff. We're going to start with a simple idea. Can we start with a simple idea?
Okay.
You're going to have to mute that, or else we're going to...
Just give me a second. Why is it not working? I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know.
Where is it? Where is it? There it is.
There it is, right there.
Okay. Sorry.
There you go. Boom.
I have different friends than you, and they might miss it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry.
We good? We good?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
You sure? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So here's the deal. A lot of couples think that that they have a love problem, but most of the time, what they really have is a love tank problem.
Yeah.
Is it a love tank problem?
I guess I don't know. You're not unloved.
So
you're like tired, busy, distracted, running on fumes, and your love tank is empty. Everything in your world goes upside down.
Are you talking about me or talking about people in general?
Well, yeah.
What do you
All of it.
What are you
I don't
about?
know.
Hold on.
All of it.
Hold on, I better get a drink. Hold on.
What do you mean?
Okay. All right, so hey guys, if you are with us tonight, drop a comment. Let us know that you're here, and ask a question. And by the way, here's the question. So Saturday is Valentine's Day, right? So the question for tonight that I have for you is, what is your worst ever Valentine's idea? The worst actual thing that you ever did for Valentine's.
Or didn't. Do?
No, it's got to be like the bad idea, the embarrassing thing. It didn't land, it didn't hit, and
like a vacuum.
No, like that Christmas present I gave you one year. And you basically gave it back to me. We're not going to talk about that tonight. Okay, so, all right, so, all right, but seriously, we're supposed to be talking about the love tank tonight. All right, so let's start here. In most marriages, or am I saying that right? Or most of the time, the tension in marriage is not because of love. It's really not emotional, but it's logistical. Because I'm talking about when we get busy and such.
I don't know. I guess like work. You mean like with work and kids and schedules, phones, stress. And they drain the love tank.
And they drain the love tank.
Yeah.
The love tank. That's not like a really fancy idea, is it? The love tank.
I don't know.
Okay. Hey guys, if you're here, drop a comment. Let us just say hi. That's all I want you to do, just say hi. You know, I know other than my mom and I don't know.
My mom probably.
And three bots from China. We don't know who's going to be watching here.
Our moms at least love us.
Let us know that you're here. Okay, so.
They think we're funny.
All right, so the love tank. What, when man, that sounded so accusatory what you said to me. The love tank.
What?
You said when your love tank is low, your whole world goes upside down.
Okay. How is that accusatory?
I don't know. Was that accusatory? Was she accusing me?
I don't think so.
I don't know. Were you accusing me?
Wasn't trying to.
Okay. So the love tank, it has this gauge, right?
Yeah.
And it's either full or it's empty or it's somewhere in between.
That's neat. so philosophical. It's either full or it's empty or it's somewhere in between.
All
That was
right.
so good.
Hey, we got
But wait, it doesn't go
we
from
got
full to
Phil-
empty overnight. It just
got-
leaks out over time.
Philip and Liz. Hey guys,
Sorry.
thanks for dropping
Sorry,
a
y'all.
comment.
He's dropping
if
some
you're on Instagram,
smart bombs.
Okay, all right. So we got Philip over there too. All right, thank you on Instagram. All right, you guys. Oh man. Okay, so I don't know.
Sorry.
We're it's been a long day.
I'm tired.
Like Tuesdays are the days when I go into work. I say go into work. It's like a
You go to the office.
yeah, I go to the office.
Yeah.
I go to the home improvement office at
Yeah.
PHI. And so I've got back-to-back meetings. I love meeting with each and every one of my people, but it's back-to-back meetings. I stack them back-to-back. And I come home, and not my love tank is empty, but generally my tank is empty. Not my love tank, just my tank in general. Okay? So let's talk about what we tend to do when the
Okay.
love tank is empty. Back specifically to the love tank. So, what are the signs that that your love tank is low, honey, from your perspective?
Well, I guess I would say you get a little bit snippy with each other.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you mean like those times you get snippy with me? I don't get snippy, do I?
No.
I don't. Come on, I never get snippy. All right, listen.
No. You.
I'm just going to pour me a little zero sugar Dr. Pepper here for a
Sure,
minute.
they love hearing that. Thanks.
Can you hear that?
Oh my gosh.
Okay. All right. So
Oh, Lord, get on track, will you please? Sheesh.
no, but this is real. Here's the thing. It's easy for us when we are worn out, when we're tired, when we're busy. It's very easy for us to look at that other person as our savior. We want them to come and rescue us and save us, and so now we've got this expectation on the other person, and it's like these can be unspoken expectations, and things can get really tricky here. We expect, and I'm going to be honest, this is just real. I expect you to read my mind. I like it when you read my mind. That means like we're on the same wavelength when you read my mind. Yeah, what do you think?
I think that's not fair.
Wait. I've slept in the same bed with you
Yeah.
for almost 32 years. Every night except a few nights when I've traveled without you. I think you know me better than anybody. You can't read my mind?
No.
Oh my gosh, you don't even know me.
That's just mean. Don't be mean. How am I supposed to know? I can't know everything. I can't. It's not possible.
I don't need you to know everything. I just need you to know what I want and what I need.
So when I don't know what you want or need, that means I don't love you? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe not. Maybe that's not what I'm saying. Do you guys deal with this kind of stuff? Do you expect your spouse to read your mind?
I hate it when he does it to me.
When I read your mind?
No,
I
when you
know
finish
that
my
well.
sentences. Don't finish my sentences.
I'm really good. I know every thought, so I can finish her sentences. The moment she takes a breath, I can fill in the whole rest of the thought. Guys, give me a thumbs up or something, or an amen if you can do the same thing for your wife. The problem with that is that's like a superpower, a talent, it's a skill, and it's developed over time, but it's just not appreciated, is it? It's just not appreciated. Yeah, Philip says, of course. Okay, so Liz says, hold on. Liz says, we feel you. We work together and are married, and it's hard on the love tank. Yeah, you know what? When you're working together, and then you go home, you've been at work together, and all that, the same drama, stress, whatever it is at work, you're now at home. You don't even have someone you can unload on. You can just have someone you can commiserate with. Yeah, it's real. Look, we're just trying to be real, okay? It's real. But here's what happens when we put expectations on our spouse. Unspoken expectations. They almost always turn into disappointment. They turn it. So what unspoken expectations do you have for your spouse? So what's the opposite of unspoken expectations?
Chaos.
No,
Mind reading.
no, the opposite of.
I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, well, we should make those expectations spoken.
Oh, the clarity?
Yeah,
Oh,
clarity.
yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
How about when you get a job, do you have clarity in your role and what you're supposed to be doing or not be doing? Yeah.
Well, you're delving into another topic, which is a
No,
hot
it's
leadership
not.
topic,
It's not another topic. It's the same topic.
because
Just related to your home life.
you're right.
Yeah, I know.
So even if you're hard to please, you still have to create clarity and tell your spouse what you need.
I mean, I can't hit the mark if I don't know where the mark is.
Okay, when I get home from work,
Oh no.
I want to
no,
put my
wait.
feet up. I want you to pull my shoes off and rub my feet.
Okay, that's weird. No.
She won't do that. Okay, so
Stinky feet all day and you just want to come sit up? No.
okay.
Okay, that's fair.
All right, so what's
Chris-
up? Chris Bross is here. Hey, buddy.
Chris.
See who's joining us from Instagram. All right, we got not a whole lot of people. Most everybody's on Facebook. Us old people, we're on Facebook. We're probably older than all of you guys, actually. Matter of fact, most of you guys that are watching are probably young enough to be our children.
Yikes.
Yeah,
Don't.
I married her when she was 12.
That's worse. Don't say that.
Well, you know all the weird stuff that's coming out these days in the
Don't.
news. Okay, so, all right, so here's what happens. Here's what happens when we get super busy. Something that sneaks in is our spouse can often feel like what?
They're rejected.
When I'm busy, do you feel rejected?
Yeah, pretty much. Lonely. It's pretty. I think a better word for maybe women, maybe not. I don't know. Do you get lonely?
Yes,
You do?
I do. You're my person.
Yeah, but it's a different lonely because you would be fine if we were sitting in the same room, not even talking, but we're in the same room, just right there.
Not all the time,
You
but
know,
sometimes.
But sometimes.
Yeah,
But
sometimes.
But sometimes I'm like, I'm busy, I got 1,000 things to do, and I can't just stay in this one room while you work on your computer. I gotta go put the laundry away. I gotta go.
Yeah, well, a lot of
do
times the
this
things
or
I
do
want
that.
to do are on the
You're
maybe on the
sitting
computer.
somewhere, and
Yeah.
you want me to come sit next to you and watch you clickety
yes.
clack.
Yes.
See?
I just want you
Yeah.
by my side.
Right.
You're my girl.
But then later when your socks aren't washed, it's, are we gonna get to that today?
Okay.
Never said that like that. I mean, last week you did, but not this week.
Oh man, you're killing me, girl.
I know,
You're killing
I'm
me.
sorry.
Okay, so we get busy, right? We get busy. So here's what I absolutely hate. I hate if I don't feel like I'm a priority in your life.
Right. So but sometimes my way of showing you that you are a priority is the dinner's cooked, the house is vacuumed, the laundry's put away, the office is clean at work, and
Okay,
things
well,
are done.
Okay, so let's back up for a
so
second.
you're
Hold on, let's back up for a second because
okay.
you and I had a specific vision of how we wanted things that might be different than y'all's. Okay, and that's all right. When we met, we talked a lot about the future. What kind of family did we want? What kind of life did we want? And you know, I wanted to be the guy that went out and left the cave and killed something and brought it home and have a wife that would be there and cook it. And lo and behold, I met her and she's like, I want to stay at home. I want to raise the kids. And I'm like, oh, wow, really? Oh, this is amazing. So that's what we wanted. That's not what everybody wants. You know, we've got 4 daughters and not all your daughters are following your path, and that's fine, right? Mm-hmm. Whatever's right, as long as you guys are in agreement on it. Mm-hmm. So you're like, you're gonna do that stuff. It's not like I don't ever help out with that stuff.
Wait, I thought we were telling the truth tonight. What happened?
Okay, so we also have these things in our home. This is really funny.
Okay.
We have these things in our home that it's a guy job and a girl job. It started.
It's a boy job.
It's a boy job,
or a
whatever.
girl
Okay,
job.
so like
The trash is boy job.
the girls
Won't touch.
Have
None
never,
of my girls. None.
will never.
Him and Josiah, the boys. That's the
Yeah.
boys' job.
Yeah, the trash. It's the guy's job.
Yeah.
Period. No matter what's going on in that
It can
trash
be
can,
overflowing like a mountain.
it'd be on fire. And
Not my job.
and it's gonna be burning when I get home. Okay, that's just the way it works.
It's not
Okay.
my job.
All right. When it comes to laundry and dishes, ain't
Wait.
my deal.
Okay, I'm going to tell a really bad story on you right now. Just forewarning you, don't be mad. But here's one night he got this new harebrained idea, and he was like, he comes up and I'm doing the dishes or doing something, and he goes, honey, how can I make your life better today? And I go, well, you can do those dishes over there. And he turns around and he goes, oh, nope, that's not my job. And literally it's really funny right now, but let me tell you what, not so funny in the moment. I was like, why did you even ask then? Don't ask if you're not actually going to follow through with the question.
Okay, so hold on. So Philip says, my wife and I did a list a few years back on this and made a list of things that made us feel special, love, appreciated, because because we may internally, but we need to communicate it. Yeah, that's exactly right. And that's getting those expectations out. And we literally, a couple years ago, it was up until a couple years, we literally went through a list of all kinds of stuff, from who pays the bills to who folds the clothes to who, every single thing, who mows the yard, all of that stuff. I'm like, oh, that's her, that's me, that's her, that's me. We compared our lists, and our lists were pretty close, right? Mm-hmm. Pretty close. Yeah, but I think it's good to get clear on that. And of course, there was a time when you were in the hospital, and I had to learn how to use the washing machine.
Yeah, I get a phone call. I had to live in the hospital for a month when number 5 was being born. And he calls one day and he's like, hey, how do I run this machine? What machine? The washer.
Okay, it's true. It's true.
No, wait, it gets better. Because he was like, I need to do some laundry because I went to Walmart and I bought him a bunch of socks and underwear and I'm out again. I'm not buying more. I just need to learn to wash them. We've been married for, I don't know, for a long time. That was funny.
Time.
Sorry.
Okay, so but back to the love tank.
Sorry.
So, here's what we should do. Okay. It's not always easy to do this, but like, hey, what does she need? What does he need? What does the other person need for, like, what is going to fill their love tank? What's going to make them feel loved, heard, seen, appreciated, valued, all of that stuff. And why don't we intentionally go out of our way once a day to do something nice for the other person?
Yeah, and don't ask for a list. That's not helpful. I already got enough on my brain, and I don't need to tell you one more thing.
Oh, you want me to read your mind?
No. I want you to open your eyes and say, whoa, there's something over there that needs to get taken care of, and just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Asking me what I need you to do isn't as great as it sounds in your mind, probably. But when you ask me for a to-do list, when I already have 20 to-do lists in my head, I don't want to make another list.
Well, it's kind of like the thing, like, I look at you, it's like dark, you're in your pajamas, I'm like, honey, are you going to put your car in the garage? And her whole countenance falls. And I'm like, give me the keys. Just give me the keys. I got it. I'll go put your car in the garage. All right, Charlie says, I'm a CEO shareholder of a construction company, and when I get home, I need 30 minutes alone time to switch gears. I can tell sometimes this disappoints my family as I work and travel a lot. Tears me up a little bit, but need the time to separate from the grind. Hey, Charlie, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you communicate that, hey, guys, I need to unload and I need to switch gears. And I get it. Your family misses you. They want you. And it could feel, like you're ignoring them, but I'm sure you're taking time, I hope you are, and just saying, hey, guys, I just need a few minutes to decompress, to switch gears, whatever it is. I think that's fair because different jobs, depending on what you're doing, I mean, especially if you're a CEO, then you're carrying a heavy load. Now there may be times when you walk in. I can remember times I would come home from work and I'd be greeted at the front door with, "Here,
This happened.
here's the baby," or the little girl. It was always one of the girls. It was never Josiah. Always with the girl. "Take her,"
It happened, yeah.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I didn't do that all the time. It wasn't like I was.
No,
just,
but I mean, and I knew because you didn't do that all the time.
Yeah, it was. I really was in like
Yeah.
trouble.
I'm like,
needed
I got
help.
this. Okay, I got this. And so we
But-
need to look out for each other.
Well, I think too, like taking that 30 minutes, if that's what you need, and you've communicated that with your wife, and if you've got little kids, what really I think is a good, helpful thing for them is even if you got one of those little kitchen timers, those little egg timers, and set it for 30 minutes and set it down. That way they can actually see, "Oop, Daddy's going to be back out in 15 minutes. It's
Yeah.
10 minutes. It's 5 minutes." And that gives them this little bit of anticipation of something
Oh,
to
that's
look
true. That's
forward
good.
to.
That's good.
And then it also helps you to not like make 30 minutes turn into an hour on accident, because that can happen too.
That's true.
So
It can.
So maybe just putting some accountability for yourself, for something for them to look forward to, and also that as long as y'all are on the same page and know that that is what you need, and obviously it's not going to work every day, but
Yeah. So like what? Well, I guess I'm kind of switching gears.
okay.
Speaking for me, when I come home, I want a wife that's excited to see me. That's what I want. Of course, I want a clean house. Of course, I want that. But more above all of that, I want a wife that's so glad I'm home, not necessarily to rescue her from her bad day, but she's glad that I'm there to see me because we've been apart all day. I think that's really deep down what I want. And I mean, the clean house is good too. I mean, let's not forget that that's good too, right? But,
Well, and sometimes like today we were both at the office, but we weren't in the same room most of the day. Like he worked on his things and I was working on my things, and so it's not like, yeah, we were at work together, but we weren't together.
yeah, I mean, I saw you like for 2 seconds and
seconds,
glanced because I
yeah.
was in meetings all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So we were at work together, but yeah. Okay. So let's talk about this. What are some things that you can do, or maybe you just have an honest conversation with your spouse. Hey, you know what fills my love tank? What makes me feel loved, appreciated, wanted, seen, valuable, all of those things. It's okay to to have an honest conversation with your spouse. And if you've done DISC assessments, you may not get specifics on particular things, but there are patterns in people. People are very predictable. And if you read your spouse's DISC assessment, especially if you have one of the ones we provide, and you read pages 15 through 19, it will be gold for
study
you.
each other's DISC report.
Page 15 through 19 in specific.
Yep.
But I think we should know, what is going to fill our spouse's tank. Do you know what fills your spouse's tank? And if you know and you're not doing it, why not? Why not? So why not? Because they said something snippy with me. And then I say something snippy back, and then I ignore or I raise my voice. And it's this downward, perpetual, negative, downward death spiral that you're just going to end up going for days and days of being angry, silent, or resenting one another, and resentment builds. There's no place for that. I mean, but it's so easy to happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even, I mean, I've noticed it with us through the years. It's easy to happen. And sometimes we just got to say, wow, this is stupid.
Yeah.
Can we press the reset button here? I'm sorry for whatever I did. I don't even know what I did maybe, but whatever it is, it's terrible and I don't like this. We need to be good. It's okay to just press that reset button. Now, just be honest with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Be honest with each other. Be honest and be kind.
Well, I don't think that just because I tell him I like certain, like he wants me to rub his feet when he walks in the door, and like we joke about it, but that's not happening. This is not happening. I love you and I will do something else, but it ain't that.
I'm not going to rub my feet.
No, but it's okay. I know that.
Nice to have one of my guy friends rub my feet.
Gross, what is wrong with you? If I ever want to go above and beyond, I know that that's a tool in my tool belt that he's given me that I could use one day if I wanted to. After he took a shower and washed his feet first.
Always wash my feet.
Not when you first walk in the door.
Fine. Okay, so what can you do to intentionally make a deposit in your spouse's love tank every day? It's kind words are very important, but sometimes it's a nice long hug. Sometimes it's hey, can we run an errand together? Can we sit and watch a movie together? Can we sit and talk? Can I take care of something so you can just go potty in peace? Okay, can I grab the kids so you can just go potty in peace, right? And so I also think we should have a rhythm of, hey, we're gonna date once a week, right? We should do that. But I'm talking about on a daily, every single day, what are those things that we can do to just be putting in that love tank? And it can be respect, it can be kindness, it can be acts of service, all of those things. But it's easy when we are busy. This is super easy for me. When we are busy, it's so easy to become self-absorbed in our own problems, our own responsibilities. And hey, I mean, if you're taking care of the kids or you're bringing home the bacon, whatever, that's your big responsibility. And it's easy to let that steal you from your spouse. And, we decided long ago, I mean, we had 5 kids and life was busy, but we decided, hey, look, we don't want to wake up next to a stranger, you being the stranger when the kids are grown. We are more important than the kids to each other. Kids are number 2, spouse is number 1, period. And so don't do this. Don't try to use Valentine's Day as one dinner, one card, one gift, and suddenly you fixed the last 6 to 12 months of not investing any effort in your relationship. Look, if you're gonna have a good marriage, it's gonna take work. A good marriage isn't gonna happen by accident. It's 2 people that are purposefully giving of their mind, their body, their life to serve the other person so they can make a better life together. That's what a marriage is. Mm-hmm. It's 2 people constantly giving, not giving 50-50, giving like 100-100, right? So, what do you guys think about this? Drop a comment. Let us know. What's a struggle you have? Do you or what fills up your spouse's love tank? What is it?
Well, it doesn't even have to be spending money. All the things you listed aren't even, other than the dinner, the card, or a gift. But those are like the special occasion stuff, maybe for Valentine's Day, like you were saying. But I mean, it doesn't have to be some big production either. It can just be something small.
Yeah. So.
Well, I want you to know every day. I'm not always good at communicating this, but I want you to know every day that you're the most important person in my world. And you're the first one on my mind when I wake up every day. But then I hit the ground with my feet running. I've got my morning routine, and you've got your morning routine, and it's easy not to connect. And so we have to intentionally take some time to connect. And most of the time for us, it's not before the day. It's normally towards the end of the day.
Well, when we're getting ready, sometimes we have bathroom talks in the mornings when we're getting ready.
That's true.
It depends. It depends. If we get up on time, if we get moving on time, if he gets down the workout room on time, all those things on time. Then when we get ready together in the same time frame, we have that time to talk.
So I think, I'm not okay with just, hey, how's your marriage? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not okay with that. I want my marriage to be amazing for her and for me. And if it's not amazing, then I've got work to do. I've got work to do. And Michael says acts of service for his wife. Okay, so you know the key, right? You know the key. Let me tell you something that's helps me in my life. I'm fast-paced. I'm very driven to get things done. But in that drive, when I've got my eye on the prize and I got the blinders on, it's easy for me to overlook the most important things. So I literally put things on my calendar to do for my wife and on my reminder list and in my journal to help me keep the most important person in my life the forefront of my day.
It's funny. It's funny you say that. The other day I was when I was up at the office doing something and somebody asked me something and I was like, oh, I don't know. I'll send Jason an email. And she goes, what? And I go, well, I used to text him things that I needed to talk to him about later, but he would look at it and then it would not remind him later and it would show as read, so he wouldn't remember. But if I send him an email, it puts me into a pocket on his to-do list when he's going through all his emails, and he'll pay attention to it and get to it.
Yeah, as long as it's not urgent, email works, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That's the problem. That's the problem with the text message. Once you glance at it, then you got to go mark conversation unread.
Yeah, so he doesn't want to do all that.
So let's see. Philip says, I struggle with turning off the business switch at night very often. Yeah, welcome to the entrepreneurial curse, as they might call it. Yeah. And that's the way it is a lot of times. So what do we need to do? We need to purposefully set aside time for our spouse. And maybe you really need to get some work done in the evening. Okay, carve out time for your family and then get back to work.
Well, okay, so carving out time. So if you know you have 2 hours worth of work left for the evening and your family is only going to be up for another hour, that's your prime opportunity to put away the work for an hour. Can you not hold it off for an hour? I mean, is the place going to burn down in an hour? I don't think so. Maybe put that to the side for an hour so you're very 100% present, so your kids don't, and your spouse doesn't see the angry person, the sad dad because he's not doing what he wants because he's supposed to be working, the frustrated dad, or the dad with the phone in his hand every 5 seconds. How about let's see an hour of a committed dad? Even 30 minutes would be better than showing up as a happy, 100% fun dad than showing up as a 3-hour grump.
It's true. That's true.
Priority is your family, because one day you're going to look up, the kids are going to be gone, and you're going to look at that person and go, who are you? Because I didn't spend any time with you the last 18 years while the kids were growing up, and now they're gone, and now what?
So how about this? How about the people that, well, first of all,
Yes.
do you realize, I'm asking myself, do I realize when the love tank is low? Or do we just get grumpy? Do we just get grumpy?
Depends.
Like I've never said, my love tank is low. I've never said that, never thought that.
You need some gas.
Okay, but you can definitely recognize it in your spouse. And don't go up and go, oh, honey, is your love tank low?
Yeah, don't
do that either.
You just make her mad.
Yeah, or him too, right? But let's take time to sprinkle a little love or pour a little whatever in the tank every day. And it would, it would be great. You could literally make a list of those things that your spouse really appreciates. Why not?
The grace, outgiving each other, and the grace is the two big things. Like, I don't know, if you don't, we've never been here. We've never done this before. We've never had the day like today, and if we don't give each other some grace and figure out how to walk through this together, you're just not going to do it. You're not going to make it, or you're going to be miserable trying.
Okay, one more little topic.
All right.
Okay.
All right,
This isn't necessarily love tank, but it's kind of love tank.
Okay.
So Rochelle loves it when I will sit and watch a movie with her. But here's the problem. If that movie does not earn/command all of my mental bandwidth, I'm going to be multitasking. I'm going to be working on my iPad or working on my phone.
Right.
And listening to the movie in the background.
Wait, no, hold on. There's 1,000 problems with this. 1,000. Do you want to hear them all? I'll tell you. 1. Okay, hold on. Listen, when he's sitting there next to me and he's on his computer working and the screen is bright and he's listening to the movie but not paying attention, and 5 minutes into the movie, he goes, "Wait, who is that? They said what? What happened? Who is this? Now who's that guy?" And bleh, bleh. I'm like, dude, get off your phone, off your computer. Just look at the movie. I'll rewind it. You can catch up. It's okay.
Well, that's a cue that the movie was not very engaging.
Okay, listen. Sometimes they have to like build up to.
Now, but some movies,
But
I'm like,
let's-
I'm going to put
but-
this down. This is really good.
Okay, but am I not good enough for you to put your computer down to sit by?
So I'm going to sit there and like hold my
Yes.
breath and be tortured just to make you happy.
Yes. That's exactly right.
Oh man.
You love me enough to pay attention.
Guys, that's a hard one. That's a hard one right there.
No, it's not
It
hard.
may not be just the guys. It may be the girls that are like
Could
that
be.
too.
But here's the thing. He knows the answer.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you just were told the answer.
Told what? I didn't hear a thing. Okay, so
Ignorance.
but look, here's the deal. Here's the
Yes,
deal.
Yes.
We've got to be able to talk about these things. We've got to be able to be real with our spouse, tell them what we need. We got to recognize that, man, I really have been taking more withdrawals than making deposits lately. You know what? It's just like this thing of the bank of trust. Okay, this is my bank of trust.
Drop it.
The bank of trust. You know, it's the same thing. This could be the love tank as well. We'll turn it around here, the love tank. And every time you do certain things, you're just adding to that, and you're filling it up, and you've got a bank worth a lot of money. And every time it's slowly leaking out. You know, it's got a hole in the bottom. It's slowly leaking out the bottom, and are we filling it up faster than it's draining? Is that a good analogy, metaphor? Maybe.
Do you want me to put love on the other side now?
Yeah, why not? I don't know. Why not? So, the most important people, the most important person, who's the most important person in your life? Is it your spouse? Let's just put a reminder, do something to fill that love tank every single day. Just a little bit. Make that person feel seen, heard, valued, appreciated, wanted, maybe respected. Life will be a lot better. Life will be a lot better.
I think talking about it is a big key. Getting on the same page about it doesn't mean you're going to hit the mark. It doesn't mean he's going to watch a movie with me and not have a computer on. I get it. He's got stuff to do. It's a terrible movie, whatever. At least he's sitting there. I got to be happy with something better than nothing.
That's probably one of the major tensions that we have in life. That one
Which
single
one?
thing. That's sitting and watching the movie. Yeah, sitting and watching the movie.
Well,
So, all right. Well, hey guys, we're a little over time,
yeah, we are.
and I appreciate you tuning in. Love to connect with you guys on this. If you have any questions about marriage, relationships, struggles, whatever. Look, our goal here is to elevate the lives, everybody's lives around us, but specifically our calling is to elevate the lives of business owners so that they can live with more freedom, purpose, and impact. And a lot of that's about how you build your business and how you make it successful, but it's also about how you build your home, how you build your family, and how you build yourself. So we love you guys, and we hope that you'll join us next week. Next week, we're going to be out of town.
We will. But we're still going to do this.
And we're still going to do this,
Yeah.
but it might be at a different hour. We will let you know. We're going to be out of town at an event in Orlando. So God bless you, and go. Matter of fact, before you turn out the lights tonight, do something to fill up that love tank for your spouse.
What are you doing for me?
It's a secret. I'll tell you later. You'll find out when you find out. Yeah. All right. God bless. Good
Bye.
night.